All right. So I am back and it's the next day. It's Thursday, December 14th, 11:15 p.m. So I got this working now. And the problem is that I already have a, a link that matched the same format and that was causing problems. So when I tried to run this, it thought that I was trying to run the other link instead of the one I'm trying to run. And so that is why things went awry. I'll move my face down here. Okay. So we got it working with a sample test here so we can keep moving forward. So in our code, I will go to the proper section. Huh. There we go. Business controller here. Get rid of that and set that up. So while that's setting up, I'm expecting it to actually send an email this time. So what I'll do is I will log in to a cool little tool called Mailtrap. This thing is pretty awesome. Basically, I can send in test emails and they'll all go to one inbox where I can see all of the emails and know that they're working correctly. So I'll go ahead and log in. Okay, so we have this backend API test inbox. Let's clear everything out. Yep, clear everything. So now it's empty. And so we'll check our app. It's coming back up. So once the API starts back up and it's fully running, then we can test the endpoint and we can see it do its thing. There we go. It's coming back up. All right, we're up and running. So send, and that looks like a success. We will come check our inbox, refresh. Nope. Hmm. All right, it should have showed up by now. So I've got to check some stuff and I need to turn the camera off so I can check it. Um, so I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay, so I just had to check to make sure that all of my credentials for sending the email were correctly set up. They are. It should be good, and it's not. So we got to go in here and do some testing. So we have to add some logs. Um, I'll do this. There we go. That way it's very clear. Okay. All right. So this will log all of the data into the console. Oh, here we go. So it says a parentheses was not found, but it doesn't say where. Email listing form leads. That's going to be on business service. Nope. That's going to be on the email service itself. here. That's this. Okay. But it doesn't say where. So I'm speculating that where's it at? Not that one. I'll take this off. I don't need that. Since we've at least defined loosely where the problem is. I'm expecting that this is not working fast enough for this to take place. That's typically called a race condition, and they are no joke. So count like so. See if there's a then. Nope. Okay. So now we'll wait for this to come back up. And yes, if you're wondering, things do take this long. This has a hot reload built in, which means that when you save your files, it automatically reloads. Not everything does. In my day job, we have websites that do not have hot reload, and it's brutal because you have to manually come through and run it every time. Whereas this automatically restarts whenever I save. Okay, it's back up. Let's see if that does the trick. Looks good here. Let me check for errors. Still getting errors. Okay. Error 8. That doesn't tell me anything. Probably. So email listing form leads error. It's definitely here. Leads GTO. Yep. Yep. Then I see. Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay. So basically, so we're checking to see if we get the business, and then we're checking to see if we get the account. So that'll work there. Then here, we're going to check to make sure we get the data. And then if we get the data, then all of this should work fine. Do a sanity check on our email template name. Listing lead gen form. Yep. Okay. So should be good to collect data at least. We will find out soon enough. Right. It's coming back up. Sweetness. And we will send the data again. There it goes. Okay. So let's roll this back up. Yeah. So here is the business data. All of that looks good. And then here is the account data, email listing forms data. So far, so good. And we still get an error. That doesn't make any sense. Well, here is when we get to do some fun stuff. Um, Node.js, email transport error received. Why is this happening? Okay, so basically something somewhere missing a parentheses. So that one's good. I'm guessing it has to do with this because everything else is working correctly. All right, so look for this. How many we got? 199. And here we have 199. Okay. Email service. We'll do the same thing. Okay. There's 43 of those. 43 of those. Yeah. 89, 89. 66. 66. Yeah, not useful, right? So this is saying check your inline CSS. Oh, I wonder if I need to move this up. Which, if that's the case, then all of that moves over one, like so. Yep, it's all indented one bracket, okay. So I'll try that. Oh, let me clear that and send again. Boom. Okay. It's saying there's something in my inline CSS, which is here, which doesn't make any sense. So inline, this is a style block. This here is inline CSS. So it's saying I'm missing a parentheses somewhere. So now I gotta check every one of them. Yay. So that search did not really yield anything useful. So far from here. Okay, here. And yes, it does get this boring sometimes. So since it's saying I'm missing a left bracket or a right bracket, that makes things kind of easier. Uh, okay, I don't see anything missing. So that sucks. All right, well, I'm gonna pause this and try to figure out what's happening with it since I have no clue, and none of those efforts worked. Might take a little time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pause the video. So I'll see you guys when I got it figured out.